More reactions to Drake suing his company, his label, Universal Music Group. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Alize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes people, we all know Drake is taking on the industry. I call it Drake versus the industry. He's suing his label UMG, and I got celebrity reactions for you. As I've mentioned in the past, Funkmaster Flex alluded that he might threaten to leak the names of individuals who have accepted payola, been involved in it, which is a federal crime. He wrote this: ha ha ha, some DJs been taking payola to play songs. I can't wait to see how this trickles down. I've been waiting for this. Drake is not lying. There were backdoor deals under the table for DJs. Should I name names? I can if you need me to. You gotta love Funk Flex. He's always entertaining. I just wish we didn't get that in a tweet and we got that with a live video of him screaming at the mic, dropping bombs. And Joe Budden, Drake's old foe, where they used to be friends, he's reacted too. And he said, oh, he's a selfish, lying, manipulative sack of ish who has made enemies for 15 years. And now we're here at the effing boiling point. You've been behind the scenes being the biggest sack of ish you can possibly be. And he's effing white. And he's Jewish. And he had too much dip in this chip. You have been behind the scenes hitting ninjas' baby moms, sending money to ninjas' baby moms, been sending messages in these ninjas' wives. This ninja's been a sack of ish behind the scenes, and because he has fans and had Lucian, everybody just gets to turn a blind eye. The blind eye days are done. Wow. Well, Joe Budden ain't Drake's biggest fan, clearly. And they used to be friends, and apparently Drake got with one of Joe Budden's exes long time ago, and that's probably the heart of their fallout. It's always over a lady. And here's the reactions from Rory, who used to be cool with Joe Budden, speaking about the Drake situation. Check it out.
I have no dog in this fight. I like Kendrick's music, I like Drake's music. I also think both of them have used bots via UMG, whether they knew it or not. What stood out to me in that paperwork was the accusation that UMG lowered their licensing rate by 30% for Not Like Us. How we even got to the value of what a stream is was based off Spotify and the three majors negotiating on what that value would be. What makes it even crazier is all three majors have actual stock and ownership within Spotify. That would be illegal in any other business in the world, but it's the music industry, so anything can fly. To the point that I worked at a major when Spotify went public, and they emailed all of us as employees and said, you cannot buy stock because that would be insider trading.
Yeah, fam. So he got into the business side, the political side of it all. And obviously he's on Team Drake. But I don't believe anyone's really saying anything wrong with what Rory said. But I just think the fact that Drake's taking it legally is just a big shock. Plus, do we think he would have actually done all this if he actually won the battle? I don't think so. Now here's a reaction from Uncle Luke, who is the opposite of Rory. He isn't a fan of Drake suing. Check it out.
It's the guy who filed a lawsuit. I like Drake music. I don't like what he got going on right now, but I like his music. Some things you don't talk about. You don't talk about payola. You don't talk about buying live streams. And you don't sue after you got dissed. And you done did some dissing. But that's y'all new people. That's y'all young people. Y'all young people live in a soft society. So I'm glad I'm an OG. All y'all young people, soft. Y'all soft. You got soft men. You got rappers get in a diss war, and then they go get. No, how about going fight? Our favorite rappers are snitching on, talking about payola. And getting in their feelings and suing people over a diss. We dissed each other. Me and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg dissed each other, and other rappers, Real Roxanne, Shantae, everybody dissed each other. One thing off limit, the kids off limit, girlfriends off limit, mama off limit, all that. That's what y'all do. Just keep it a buck.
Yeah, fam. Uncle Luke, he's uncle for a reason. He's old school. He mentioned Dre and Snoop and Roxanne, Shantae, all them old school acts who dissed each other and didn't take it the legal route. They just moved on. But it's funny, he's listening to Drake in the background, but he's dissing Drake at the same time. Then DJ Head also reacted as well. He said this: I would have respected the legal actions a lot more had he not dropped another record after. You can't be a bully, swing on someone, they swing back harder, you attempt to shoot, the gun jams, and then you prosecute for assault. Now that is a great analogy. I mean, Drake's been calling out Kendrick for time, ages, what seems like a decade. Maybe it was. Kendrick finally comes back, and then Drake kind of like runs to the authorities. We've just never seen this in hip-hop before. Meek Mill, who also was on the other side of Drake's wrath back in the day when Drake released Back to Back. Okay, it didn't get as personal, but he's had a few things to say too. He said, but Meek be tripping, yeah? Kind of alluding to Drake accusing there being bots. And obviously Meek was saying the same thing when him and Drake were going at it back in the day. He also went on to say, when all the L's from paid bot campaigns when I was rap beefing with Drake was under my comments, really had a few people from my hood putting L's under it. In our culture, we don't even tease people for losing. We already in poverty. I knew something wasn't connecting. Meek's always on some conspiracies, eh? Then finally we've got legendary producer Timbaland. And this one's a bit of a strange one, because Mal, who is obviously Drake's good friend in the industry, basically supporting what Drake is saying. And Timbaland got in the comments and he put this emoji, shaking his head. And straight afterwards, you won't believe it, but Drake actually unfollowed Timbaland. I mean, this is getting too childish now. And in the reaction to that, Timbaland said this: that head shake means let the story play out. Mal might be onto something. They say you have to destroy to rebuild. So Timbaland's kind of coming back saying he wasn't disagreeing with Mal supporting Drake. He was agreeing with the points he was saying. I'm not sure I believe that. It's a weird way of commenting if you're actually agreeing with someone. Normally shaking the head means I don't agree. But we'll give Timbaland the benefit of the doubt. But that were these celebrity reactions to the whole Drake suing UMG. And I'll add again, Drake is not suing Kendrick Lamar himself, but obviously he's suing over the song Not Like Us. I'm sure there's something to it. Maybe he's trying to prevent Kendrick from performing that song at the Super Bowl. There has to be some sort of agenda behind this. It can't just be what we're seeing in front of us. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.